Fairyland Story presents The Dirty Orphan Girl That Won the Heart of the King. Long, long ago, in the golden land of Umedike, there lived a small girl named Adiz. She had no mother, no father, only a tiny hut near the forest, and a little goat she called Encam. Every day, Adiz would fetch firewood, fetch water, and roast corn to eat. But even though she was poor and always covered in dust, her heart was pure like morning dew. One day, the town crier beat the drum, kabam, 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 and shouted, "The king of Umedike is looking for a wife. Every young woman must come to the palace feast." Ah, the whole village was shaking with excitement. Girls were bathing, oiling their hair, wearing beads and fine wrappers. But Adiz, she had only one torn dress. She looked at her goat and said, "Encam, even if I am dirty, my heart is clean. I will go." So, barefoot, she walked to the palace. When the other girls saw her, they laughed. "Ha ha ha! Look at this dirty orphan. You don't belong here." But Adiz just smiled and said nothing. Near the palace gate, she saw an old woman struggling to carry a basket of firewood. All the other girls passed by, pretending not to see. But Adiz ran to help her. "Mama, let me help you," she said kindly. That old woman was not just anyone, she was the queen mother, the king's mother, disguised to test the girls' hearts. The queen mother smiled and whispered, "My daughter, you may be poor, but your kindness shines brighter than gold." Later that day, the king sat on his royal throne. The queen mother entered the palace and said, "My son, I have found the one whose heart is pure." The king said, "Bring her in." When Adiz walked into the royal hall, everyone gasped. Her dirty rags suddenly turned into a gown made of gold and shining stars. The king stood up and said, "You have shown that true beauty is not on the skin, but in the heart." He placed a royal crown upon her head and declared, "From today, Adiz, the orphan girl, shall be queen of Umedike." The people clapped and sang, "Adiz, Adiz, the humble queen of Umedike." And from that day, Queen Adiz built homes for orphans and made sure no child in the land went hungry again. And that, my children, is how the dirty orphan girl won the heart of the king. Moral of the story: kindness makes you beautiful. True greatness comes from a humble heart.